Hello, welcome. Welcome to join live stream. Good afternoon, good morning to you. Okay. My name is Yi Tao. My name is Yi Tao. Welcome to join live stream. Today in our tea class, we'd love to share this very delicate Chinese fine green tea. It's called Biluochun. Biluochun in Chinese. Hello. Ask hello. Biluochun. I don't have ever tried any Chinese green tea yet. This Biluochun is regarded as one of the most famous and the most classical one. This one, we call it Biluochun in Chinese. In English, you can call it as green Snow Spring. Here, from the title of this tea, the name of this tea, probably you can, without looking at, you can imagine green snow spring. First of all, for this title is referring to a few features. First of all, yeah, this tea. Please look at this tea. This tea is shaped like snail meat. Snail meat, and besides, it looks very beautiful. It has a lovely, vivid green color. And as this tea, we pick up this tea for the raw material from the early spring. That's why I call it Biluochun spring, green snow spring. Yeah. This is one of the most famous Chinese green tea you find in the market. Okay. And besides, please look at those wow, look at those fluffy tea buds. Please look at. It's a little bit yellowish. Uh, those tea buds are covered with very thick, heavy hairy tea fuzz. Don't underestimate those hairy tea fuzz here. Those uh, these which are indeed a form of amino acids. And amino acids plays a very important role to balance the tea flavor and taste. Generally, it's the resource of sweetness, freshness, especially for fine green tea. Look at this tea is made from very high grade tea buds and tea leaves. Today in our tea class, I just okay. Today in our tea class, I would love to share a special way by using a simple glass cup to bring this tea with you. Why? First of all, this tea, the, the most important reason is because this tea is so beautiful. And I would like to show you that not every tea can be bring like this way. You know, only for very high grade, very beautiful uh, tea can bring with such way because with a transparent glass cup, the everything could be revealed very well in front of you, and this is also to show how great, how wonderful it is, and besides, it's also a pleasure for our eyes. Uh, it's very simple, just a glass cup. Okay. Uh, okay. Biluochun. This tea is from Chinese Suzhou city. Suzhou. To bring a good cup of Biluochun, there are three key points we need to pay attention. The first thing is tea to water temperature. Water temperature. For this tea, when you bring this tea, as this tea is so tender, physically looks so delicate, tender. So when you bring it, please use water around 80 to 85 degrees Celsius. If you want to maintain such a gentle, soft flavor and fragrance, for the water temperature here, you should control a little bit. If you use, for sure, you can always use a higher water temperature. The quality is good enough, but however, when we bring a tea, we always want to present tea with the maximum uh, flavor and taste for you. In this case, 80 to 85 degrees Celsius. And also for tea to water ratio. Tea to water ratio, just like other Chinese green tea, 1 to 50, 1 to 50. And the steeping time here depends on your tea to water ratio, like in my case today, because when I bring this tea, I need to explain the details, the features about this tea with you. So when I bring this tea, I just lower a little bit the tea to water ratio. Use a For this cup, I use around 1.2 grams, as I can expect that the steeping time could be long because I need to explain the details with you. Okay, for this is if you are new to this tea, first of all, you can try with my recommendation. This is recommendation given after many tryings. Once you think that the flavor is too strong or too light for you, you can smartly, politely increase or decrease the tea to water ratio or the steeping time. Okay, but in general, for the water temperature, this is something fixed. Okay. Mm. So, final questions? During our tea class, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. Okay. Now we can start our. The first, I will focus on this tea, and for the second section of our live stream, today I also want to show you some amazing handmade or designed traditional Chinese tea wares with you. Okay. Everything's clear so far. Now, okay. The first step, the first step we call it preheating process. This preheating process is very necessary when you deal with any kinds of green tea, any kinds of Chinese tea, includes this Biluochun as well. How to do it? It's very simple. Preheat. The fake cup as well. The teacup, sorry. Morning teacher view today is much better than the sun. Hello, Franco. Good morning. Morning. Yeah, this tea, already mentioned that this tea is made from very high grade tea buds and tea leaves, and the physically is so delicate, and besides looks so fluffy, right? Here there's a tip I would like to share with you when you bring Biluochun, not only for Biluochun, but for any kinds of green tea with such physical appearance. if you ever attend our previous live stream of Móng Tỉnh Can Lu, it's like Biluochun, looks very fluffy, made from very high grade tea buds and tea leaves. So when you bring this tea, you can pour water into to fill up the cup uh, before you put the tea. Why? Because it could maintain the clarity of the tea soup, and also for such tender tea, very high grade green tea, we want to keep we want to make a more tender, soft flavor and taste, and this is the best way. Not only for Biluochun, includes Móng Tỉnh Can Lu or other green tea you can use. You will get looks very fluffy, made from very high grade tea buds and tea leaves. Okay, this is a very wise way to deal with them. Fill up the water into the cup. When you when you look at it by your fresh eyes, you will you you will feel that you will say that looks so lovely, so fluffy. This is the Biluochun I would like to share with you today. And now we see how they dance inside. Mm. And please look at, wow, look at. Mm. With this way, we keep a very clear tea soup. This is so lovely to look at those tea leaves. They are fall into the bottom of the glass cup. Wow. And I see how those ten those fluffy lips they stretch in the water. Please look at. And smell it. This Biluochun green snail spring has a tender, soft aroma and delicate floral, fruity fragrance. Mm. You can smell you can even feel this tea fuzz fragrance. Just smell it. I feel so relaxed. How beautiful it is. Not every tea, if you often drink green tea, you see, not every green tea can be presented with such way. Only with premium premium, premium, first of all, premium and the hand pickup. This tea is 100% hand pickup, means have to pick up by human being, by our tea farmers, one by one. And you know, for 5 grams, to make 5 grams, oh no, 500 grams Biluochun, it takes at least 10,000 tea bags, 10,000 tea bags to make only for 500 grams. So you can imagine it was such work. And and now, you know, because now let's say probably because one time I talked with the professor uh, who uh, who is working in Chinese Tea Institute on the domain of the propagation and anti insects. And he told me that because now, you know, for such tea, such hand pickup tea, and in the future, probably in the future, you will never, you will, it will be disappearing. Why? Because uh, in the spring, like as I mentioned, it takes for to make 500 grams, which demands at least 10,000 tea bags, and it's a huge manual work, and probably in the future, for the production of such tea will decrease. This is something we can expect. So now, for the moment, if you get chance, just enjoy, just enjoy. Now I try the first sip. The fragrance is so attractive. Mm. It tastes so tender, really tender. Mm. Ten- it tastes so tender, sweet. Full of the fragrance of cinnamon tea fuzz. Mm. So funny questions. So funny questions. And when you look at, you will see that those tear tifas, they are flowing in the in the tea soup. This is not because the tea is not clean. It's simply because it's such high grade tea buds and covered with thick, rich tea tifas. This is proof of the quality and the grade. This tea, when you bring this tea up, especially when you um, this tea when you bring it, just pay attention to, okay, don't steep over time. Don't steep over time. Mm. Now we can do our second infusion. Please look at. Ah, it may look like, wow, look at this rich tea hair and tea fuzz inside. It may look a little turbid, right? A little bit turbid. You may feel a little bit confused. Why so? It doesn't look so clear. Yes, because this tea is made physically. When you look at the dry tea, the tea looks very fluffy. Yeah. When you bring it, the tea fuzz they just fall into the water, and those tea fuzz they are in the form of cyanine amino acids. Look at. Mm, wow, look at. Amazingly beautiful, delicate. I love it. Gentle floral fragrance with the tender cooked and chestnut aroma. Everything's so gentle. Everything's so gentle. So, final questions? If you have any questions, just feel free to share in our comment. We always say drinking a sip of Biluochun is like drinking uh, entire spring because this tea, first of all, historically has been always one of the most famous Chinese green tea, Biluochun, which Biluochun and Longjing, those are the most famous ones in China. And besides this Biluochun is also the most representative of uh, fine green tea style with a curly, fluffy appearance. Highly recommend to you if you never try any delicate. This is a tea we can call it as a fine, fine green tea. Not every green tea can call this fine green tea. Just a like fine art, fine wine. Mm. It looks so tender. Well, it tastes so tender, soft. Mm. We love it. Every time when I drink this Biluochun, I can help. I cannot stop, but it tastes so tender, and especially in in winter time, you are searching something refreshing, tender, and Biluochun will be one of your best option, which reminds you of blossoming spring. That's a wonderful green tea. Mm. So, funny questions? Hello, Virtual. Hello, Virtual. Welcome. The moment I will bring a very wonderful Chinese fine green tea. It's called Biluochun. Biluochun. We share the title and the green. Oh, okay, we continue. So, funny questions? Funny questions? For Biluochun, sorry, for any kinds of green tea, for any kinds of green tea includes this Biluochun. Green tea, the resistance of green tea is not something we'll look at. Here, the resistance is referring to the infusions. How many infusion this can be bring? Like this tea, it's common to know for Chinese fine green tea. First, to the third infusion are the essential, the best infusion to drink it. So when you bring this tea, just spare some time for this tea to fully enjoy the first to the third infusions because um, they are the essential, they are the best infusions. After three infusions, you can always continue to drink it, or you can just change the tea because for this green tea, in general after fifth infusion, there's not so much flavor and taste. Resistance is not something we'll look at for green tea. This is something I would like to let you know. And okay, now we continue our third infusion. Third infusion. Pour water as gentle as possible. look at how beautiful it is. It's wonderful. Mm. It tastes so fresh. It's very, very fresh. For the third infusion here, I'm use low water temperature. Uh, for the water temperature, water temperature determines the tea flavor and taste as well. Um, if you are new to this tea, first of all, you can try with my recommendation, and think it's the tea is fit. It's taste fit for you. Not if you think it's too light, too strong, you can always appropriately adjust it. Okay. Mm. So, funny questions? If you're interested in this Biluochun green snow spring green tea, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. We can do our fourth infusion, and I will change to our tea wake section. Pour water as gentle as possible. This is our fourth infusion. Please look at this beautiful, very tender. Still very fragrant. This is our first infusion. Wow. Fully fragrant, gently fragrant, delicately fragrant. So refreshing. Now we continue, add some water. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. I'll come back in a few seconds, okay? If you're interested in this tea, during this waiting, you can just check the link. Hello, hello again. Hello. Mm. And you see, this is our fourth infusion. Do you notice something that even for such uh, premium fine green tea, the tea soup color doesn't look so intense green. Yeah, that's it. Because a true premium Chinese fine green can never look so green. So green if it's impossible from the scientific way because chlorophyll, this natural pigment doesn't dissolve in the water. Although this Biluochun green snow spring for the dry tea looks so green. However, for the tea soup, it's a light yellowish, yellowish green. This is the true color. So when you buy a green tea, when you bring it, the tea soup looks so intense green. You may have an skeptical mind to question if this is a true green tea or fake green tea, or if the tea is added with some artificial pigment. Okay, this is our fourth infusion. That's wonderful. Now I would like to share some beautiful, amazing Chinese. Are you selling them? You mean this? Yeah, sure, Paula. Yeah, if you're interested in anything we're showing the live stream, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. This is 100% handmade, authentic, authentic, authentic wood fire ware artwork. This one is almost a perfect one. Before I introduce, please look at this beauty, the beauty, the beauty of the glaze, really beautiful. Wow. Look at this vibrant color, like a rainbow, shine like rainbow. And inside, look at this fallen glaze. Wood fire. What's the value of wood fire? Wood fire. First of all, you need to know why we call it wood fire. During the firing process, if you use wood as fire fuel, the way will be defined as wood fire. Where okay, like this one. This one is unglazed wood fire. Means when this cup come into the clean, it's unglazed without any glaze. So you may ask me why now this looks so glazed like it's already glazed. Yes, true. This glaze we call it natural fallen ash glaze. Generally naturally formed during the firing process. You can also say it's a beauty given by the fire, given by the natural during happens during the firing process. It's so beautiful. Wow, this one. This one is one of my favorite cup. Look at this metal finish. This metal finish. It's so beautiful. 150 ml is a lot. How much this one? I don't remember the price, but if you, it's not about the price. It's not about price. The problem, the thing is also price. It's only the, the price is price, but uh, behind the price, there's a lot of value. You need to know not the price to decide if you buy it because before. I always want the piece my owner who can appreciate it, who can appreciate, because this is single piece. I always say that every piece is waiting for its own owner who can adore, who can appreciate this artwork. And just look at, read a little bit the decoration description and the craftsmanship about this piece before you order it. Okay. This also handmade, authentic wood-fired teacup. Wow, this one is, look at how shiny it is. Look at this beautiful metal finish. That's amazingly beautiful. Bright like um, this one is bright as really like a mirror. Please look at. Shapes like a dolly. We call it dolly shape. Look at this fallen. Look at this fallen ash glaze. This is a track of the fire. This is a beauty nobody can refuse. I really love it. And inside. If you're interested in this one, please go to check out the shop link in our video. Really beautiful. And this one as well. Look at this natural, beautiful fallen ash glaze. Okay, inside. That's beautiful. If you're interested in anything while showing live stream, please go to check out the shop link in our video. Please look at. This is a lovely, unique square teapot made from this teapot is made from raw old purple clay, 宜兴紫砂 clay, with a lovely, unique square shape. I believe you probably such square shape with a square shape with such crude texture teapot in the market. 100% handmade. Inside is a bowl filter. If you are searching a teapot to make to bring aged teas, this one is great ideal option for you. Very beautiful. 150 ml. 150 ml. also this one. The shape of the teapots I'm sharing today, it's very interesting. Every piece has such uh, look at this lovely shape with the 3 feet and the filter inside. It's hand engraved 2 characters. That's big, auspicious, big, auspicious, very, very lovely. 130 ml. If interested in this teapot, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Yeah, this is a great masterpiece. When I mention it's a masterpiece, here masterpiece is referring to the craftsmanship value. It means this person. Hello, Luis. Hello. How are you doing? Do you finish the exams in the school? This craftsmanship is one of the most precious skill in Jingdezhen. I bet you barely see in the market. This we call it 爬花, just call it 爬花. Do you know how we make it? Outside is fully delicately engraved with traditional flowers and leaves. Before I introduce the details with you, I would like to show this craftsmanship with you to honor the value of this craftsmanship and also our respect for the teammate for the maid ceramist. It's called a 爬花. And this is 爬花. Please look at please look at the details of 爬花. Inside and outside fully hand engraved. Our ceramist is using the point of the needle to engrave the details, everything, just by using the point of a needle. Can you imagine the flowers, the leaf? Look at the details. Such a beautiful piece. And the inside's fully hand painted as well. This craftsmanship, we call it 珐琅彩. Enameled painting, hand painted design. But this is a traditional design. We call it butterflies in love of flowers. Butterflies in love with flowers. Oh, this cover. The edge of this cup is painted with 24K pure gold. Butterfly. 130-40 ml. And the teacup. And the teacup. Butterflies in love. Traditional design pattern. Butterflies in love with flowers. And there's a cup. This cup. Look at this cup. Hand engraved. Hand painted. Animal. This is an this color is unique Chinese traditional color. Glaze as well. Looks so beautiful. Chinese Pa Hua porcelain cup. If you're interested in this teacup, please go to check out the shop link in our view. So, any questions? So, any questions?